I know that we squeezed you both on 4-3 and on 5-1 today. Could you just talk a little bit about the mathematical ideas that students came up with in the exploration of 5-1, which was the chart of numbers raised to a power?
Okay. I leave it really open when I'm asking them to look for patterns. And some of the patterns they'll come up with, I won't touch in the summary tomorrow, but I still think playing with number patterns is great for kids to do. My focus is looking for operations with exponents. And I pull that out of the patterns that the kids find. And by them playing with the numbers and looking at what they see happening, they really do start to develop some of those. It's very intuitive at this point. It's not formalized yet, but they're starting to see it. For example, in several groups, they started to see that if the base is the same and you're multiplying them, you're going to add your exponents. And there's probably 2 or 3 groups that have already seen that one. When they're finding the numbers that are equal to each other and writing them in exponential form, from that tomorrow in the summary, we'll be developing a power raised to a power and what happens with that. The kids that found the multiplication pattern, one group has even then looked at, will it work for division? And so we'll look at subtracting the exponents. A couple of the ideas that didn't come out in the kids' exploration would have come out if I'd had a few more minutes. I promise. In the years I've done it, I usually have about 10 more minutes, maybe 15 in some classes. And throughout their exploration, I'm able to pull out all of the operations with exponents. I just needed a few more minutes. And what happens is they go through the patterns that they see there, and then they start even going beyond their table. Well, what if we went beyond and we did raised to the 0 power, or what if we even went into negative exponents? And all that starts coming out, but they just didn't have time to go there.
So will you, so the lesson went pretty much as planned, although squeezed for time. Will you change your plan tomorrow based on the fact that they were squeezed for time? Will you ask them some of the things that they didn't get to today?
What I think I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go with what they have right now and pull out those. And then I think I'll relaunch it as, now that we've seen these patterns and what we can get from them, is there anything else your group might see? And then give them like a mini explore time. Instead of just starting with the patterns again, I think it'd be hard to get back into the flow of it. So I'm going to do a mini summary, relaunch it, let them explore, and then another summary. And then I think from there I should be able to get all of them out.
Okay. And that's as far as we'll go tomorrow, or do we have another?
We might be able to also get in looking at the units digits and the pattern in the units digits, because the kids brought that up.
I saw them writing something like that down.
They are fascinated with what's happening with the end of numbers, and so that naturally comes out. So if I can work through the operations with exponents, that's where I'll head next. So we'll see time-wise whether I get to that tomorrow or whether that's Monday.
Okay. Look forward to that, Kathy.
Okay.
Thank you.